This is an endgame. White is up a piece for a pawn. So yeah, and it's not like black has a pass pawn in this position, but it's not like it's too much advanced, or even if that happens, then still the rook and knight are there. So common mistake number 4, that is not activating the king early enough. So these two things go hand to hand, that is not activating our king early enough and allowing opponent's king to get active. And these two things combined can create serious problems for us, even if we are up a piece in an endgame. So if white calculates precisely, then white can just take this pawn, that is rook d1, d4, knight c2, and then d3 can be played. And then if something like this, then d2. So this is a slightly risky one, but as I said, if you king g2 now activating the king, and it's just a matter of time before this pawn will fall. So yeah, please remember to try and activate your king in endgame, even if you're up in material, to avoid what happened in this game. So what happened in this game, we'll see. So white played rook c5. This is still not that bad of a move, but you know that rook is not doing much on c5. It's not like you need to force that pawn to get pushed. The pawn will anyway get pushed. Why should we bring that rook to c5? So d4 was played, knight c4, d3. So white is like, all right, I'll just block the pass pawn. That's fine. So now black starts to get the king out. And then king g2 was played, king d6. The king is getting active. They're still winning for white, but things are getting slightly more tricky than white would want. Then in this position, king d5 was played. So now white is like, all right, let me in this position play f4. So the plan is to maybe get the king over here. But what white should have done in this position? Yes, the king has gotten active, but that has allowed white to play the move rook c7, because if something like this, then this will fall and white will get a pass pawn. So white did not do that. White played f4. And now the problem. See, the king is active. King is putting pressure on the rook, but it would be like, what's the problem? This pass pawn is blocked. Knight defends the rook. The rook gets on the open file, and then there is rook e2 check, right?